Ready, set, go.
For 100.
Okay, NAFTA for 100. Your question is, countries that conform NAFTA.
USA, Mexico, and Canada.
USA, Mexico, and Canada. You got it right.
Definitions for 500.
Okay, definitions for 500. The question is, agreement on the implementation of the General Agreements on Tariffs and Trade.
Customs Violation Code.
Correct, the Customs Violation Code.
Chapter 12 for 200.
Okay, Melissa chose chapter 12 for 200. Your question is, services not included in this chapter.
Financial, air services, subsidies, and government procurement.
Correct, the answer was financial, air services, subsidies, and government procurement. Very good.
Treaties for 300.
Treaties for 300. Your question is, last treaty signed by Mexico.
Israel.
Sorry, the answer was Mexico, Central America.
Treaties for 200.
Treaty signed in November of 2000 with the European nations.
Mexico, Nicaragua.
No, sorry, the answer was Mexico, EFTA.
Chapter 11 for 1000.
Your question is, they should be given to any party when its investment is expropriated.
Subsidies.
No, sorry, the answer was compensation.
Chapter 12, 100.
For Lucy, chapter 12, 100, topic of this chapter.
Cross-border trade services.
Correct, the answer is cross-border trade services.
NAFTA for 500.
NAFTA 500. Number of chapters that conform NAFTA.
20 chapters.
No, the answer was 22 chapters.
Chapter 11, 500.
Your question is, you got daily double. Good luck. This establishes that all investors should get the same good treatment.
National treatment.
Correct, national treatment. Congratulations.
Definitions for 400.
Your question is, commission established under Article 2001 in NAFTA.
The Free Trade Commission.
That's right, it's the Free Trade Commission. Very good.
Treaties for 500.
Treaty for 500. Your question is, only treaty signed by Mexico that does not include an investment chapter.
Nicaragua.
Sorry, it's the Mexico-Israel Treaty.
NAFTA for 1,000.
The question is, year of complete elimination of tariffs in NAFTA zone.
2008.
Very good, it was 2008.
Chapter 12, 400.
400 of chapter 12. These should be listed in Annex 5.
Quantitative restrictions.
Correct. Those are the quantitative restrictions.
NAFTA for 400.
400 NAFTA. People who were part of the negotiations
Salinas, and Harper.
Correct. Those were President Bush, President Salinas, and Prime Minister Harper.
Chapter 12, 1000.
They should be very well examined in order to provide services in the NAFTA zone.
Licenses and certificates.
Correct. Licenses and certificates.
Treaties 400.
Treaties 400. Your question is, only treaties signed by Mexico with an Asian country.
Mexico, Japan.
You are right. It's the Mexico-Japan Treaty.
Treaties for 100.
100 for treaties. Your question, you got daily double. Your question is, treaty conformed by El Salvador, Honduras, and Guatemala.
Northern Triangle.
Correct. It's the Northern Triangle. Congratulations.
Chapter 12, for 500.
500 of chapter 12. Name of the entity that shall establish procedures.
The Commission.
Correct. It's the Commission.
Definitions 200.
The question is, selling a product below its production cost and causing damage to the foreign market.
Dumping.
Dumping, that is correct.
NAFTA 200.
For Lucy, NAFTA 200, you got daily double. Year of the signing of this treaty.
1992.
You are right, 1992, congratulations.
Chapter 11, 300.
300 of chapter 11. Your question is, convertible currencies that can be used in investment.
G7 currencies.
Correct, those are the G7 currencies.
Definitions for 1,000.
And for the last points of this game, Judy, with definitions for 1,000. Your question is, rules adopted and implemented by the parties of the respective tariff laws.
Harmonized system.
Correct, it's the harmonized system. Now, it is time for the final Jeopardy. Are you ready? How many commercial treaties has Mexico signed? If you want to know the answer for this question,